Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I did this little edit thing that I learned how to make. So basically I'm gonna end this game and stuff. I'll even show you guys the map code, but here this is where you can practice. I know there's a Mongol Classic thing, but you can also in this map practice a little thing that I made. I like to call it the Mogul stare. No, the Muggle snare. I guess you could call it like the Mogul Classic. I don't know, or maybe like the Zap Classic. I'm not really sure, but I like Mogul. I'll call it like the Mogul Classic or something. Like I'd say the like I don't know. Just look. Basically, you go regular edits. Just edit a little bit. Then you put a wall. You edit it this way. You crouch, take their wall, make your own. Then you edit a window, put a stair. You edit the stair this way, come around behind them, and destroy them. That's basically what it is. So let me explain how to do this. First thing you gotta do, go to wherever you are, have them have a wall. Now, their wall isn't always gonna be low health. Let's say their wall is full health. Well, you put it down to low health until it's one shot. When it's one shot, then you could do this. Now let's say they're holding the wall. Let's say this was their wall right now. If they were holding the wall, then something you could do is edit the floor this way. Now if you edit the floor this way and you jump through, sometimes you can just make it the right way. So then this is a little thing I like to do, a little editing trick. Here, I'll show you on the next one. Basically you have a stair, edited it sideways, you put a little wall, you crouch, and you can go through the window like this. I really like using this tactic that I made, and yeah. Basically, whatever they have, you put your stair like this on the side, break their wall, preferably with your pickaxe, have your pump out just to make sure. Now you can do it this way so you get behind them, but let's say you already did this on them and they're not dead yet, you could do it the other direction and try to like fake them out. So yeah, that's how you do this. So let me show it to you one more time, guys. You have whatever their wall is. Now let me put a metal wall here, and this is gonna represent their wall. Okay. You put whatever you put a stair here, so they can't show you while you're editing it. Then you take this. You take whatever wall, you pickaxe it down to where you can get it dead. Then you put your own wall. Now you better hope they're not holding the wall, or else you're just like in a different way. But you could also do it like this. But then they might actually be perceiving that, because when you already have like the stair like this, they know that you're gonna try to edit the stair. But if you do it in like one foul swoop, they won't have enough time to think about it. They'll already be dead. Okay? So let me explain it to you. That's kind of what I'm already doing in this video. I hope you guys like this, by the way. Please like, it would really support me, and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. So you take it, you put your wall, do this. Boom. You can do it both ways, remember? I also said you could do it like this. You can. You can do it whichever way you want. I just like going behind, but it's a little bit harder because you have to, I'll explain why it's harder, step by step. So you put a stair here, edit it this way, take their wall, put your own. Now, the reason that I put it this, now, you can put it this way, but the reason I say it's harder is because you got to walk all the way over here. That takes more time than just, let's say, editing it like this and going boom. So, there's actually multiple ways you want to do it, but if you do this, they might not expect it from behind. That's why you might want to do it from behind, because they would least expect it there. But, yeah, pretty much, you take their wall, do it like this, put a little window, boom. They're gone. Now, also, sometimes they're gonna be holding the wall. Like, let's say they have better ping than you or something. You break their wall and try to put it, but let's say this is their wall. Well then, what do? Like this. If you jump and you do it at the right angle, that wasn't it, but you could do it if you do it at the right angle, then you got it right. So, another mistake that you want to avoid doing is doing this on low mats. If you have like no mats, you put like this. You have it like this. You put this. You place the wall, but then you put this. And even if this won't take that much mats, as you can see, it'll only take like 30 wood. But let's say they get out of the box, and you gotta do like a little build fight with them. Now that's something you gotta make sure that you don't try to do. You gotta make sure you finish them off with a headshot or something. You can't let them leave the box. This has to be a one-shot thing. One shot and they're done. You can't just like let them, you can't just go like over here, take your time. Oh, let me get my edit straight. Oh, let me just line up their head. Okay, oh, let me jump down. Oh, let me shoot. No, bro, you're already gonna be dead by then, or they're gonna be running, and then they already know what your tactic's gonna be, so you can't use that again against them. So pretty much, you can't do that. No. Now you can't also be. You have to be good in every grouping. Like it can't just be good in shots and editing. Like you can't just be good at shooting, but you're trash at editing or building. No, you gotta try to be good at everything. Even it out. Like if you're super good at, like let's say out of 100 points, your shooting is 100 and your building is like a 50. Well, focus more time on your building. Now, some people try to edit really fast like Rift, and I have even friends like that. But when you edit really fast like Rift and stuff, your aim, your shooting, it just isn't as good, honestly. Also, another thing that you want to avoid letting happen is as soon as you edit it, you can't let them just like shoot you through the window. Now, let's say that like you have this edited, like you have a stair, you have it like this. Well, as soon as you break it and put the window, they could have their shot out. So check their gun. Do they have a shotgun waiting right there for you? If so, what you want to do is like pretend you're doing that, really quickly edit this, and then shoot them. If that makes sense. Now, another thing you don't want to do is let's say that there's them, and then they have a teammate. Let's say you do this move on them, right? Let's say you do it. You can do it from both sides, by the way. So let's say you do it like this, boom, and then they're like, and then they tell their teammate what you did, and then you shake them down or something or whatever. You know that it's their teammate. No matter how you just know it's their teammate, probably because they're like going to help them or something. Then if you try the same move on their teammate, they're gonna be the one holding the wall. And if you try to get past using this, you can. Okay, so you go like this. But boy, this thing heals too fast. You can, but they might be expecting that. They might, as soon as you do that, have like a stair rotated, and then like, now, let's say they have a stair. They have it rotated. So as soon as you take their wall, as soon as you edit it through, they put their own stair. They edit, and then they kill you. You know? So make sure you avoid doing that. That's something you got to avoid, or else you might lose the fight. So make sure you have all this in mind. So let me give you an example, and I might even do this against like a real person. Like maybe I'll invite someone, I'm not sure. But basically what you gotta do, I might make a different video on this completely so I can show you me using it on people. But so what you do, you edit down on them, do whatever, and boom. So I'm back at spawn now. So maybe you could try using this against an enemy. Make sure that you try and you do very good. So also, so let's say you go into like here, let me go back to hub. Let's say you're using this but like you don't have a lot of space. Well, this doesn't take a lot of space or a lot of mats. That's why it's perfect. It takes like 30 wood or 30 of any material. Unless like you end up having to break and stuff a little bit more and building a little bit more, but still won't be very much. And pretty much what you can do also is try to do something with the high ground. So see if you can try to like do it from the roof as well, because you can also do it from like I'll show you an example, but you can like go above them, break their roof, edit in, and then put the stair that way. Now that's like a top one. So let's say you already did it from the side and they're expecting that, right? Let's say you already did it, they're expecting it, you know, obvious. Just take a little bit of stuff. Let's say they're expecting it or whatever. I'm bringing some traps on me. So let's say that here, let me set it up here. This is my little scrim map that I made. It's not really a scrim, but you get the idea. So basically, let's say this is their box. They're hiding in there. right? And I'm over here. I go. I build above them. I build. Put a cone. But is putting a cone the best idea? Well, maybe. Maybe they'll expect the cone but if you're breaking it, they're already gonna know. So don't have to think about secrecy. They're already gonna know you're breaking through. Once you do this, you can do this, right? So let's say you do that, and then you like go edit, kill them. Let's say that now you have to fight their teammate. You know, like I said before, you fight a teammate. Now they're gonna go like, yo, he's basically gonna come from the, and then let's say you get high ground again. So let's say you go for high ground, and then they're like, oh yeah, bro, that guy, he's already gonna destroy your roof, right? So they're like, yeah, he's gonna destroy your roof already. So basically, I go break the roof a little bit. Then I also break their wall, fake him out a little bit. Or like, where is he going for? Right? Then, as soon as you break the roof, you also break this. Get the stair. Go. Shoot him. So that's what you gotta do. Now, if that doesn't work because they're like repairing the walls and they have a lot of mats, you can just pickaxe the wall and try to make them waste their mats, but that will take a while. And let's say the storm starts coming, you know? You don't want that to wait for all that. So make sure that you don't, let's say there's a squad, if you just keep using this technique, you're gonna eventually, they're gonna figure out what you're doing and go like, oh, I know what he's doing. Okay guys, just avoid this and that, and there's gonna be a way to like beat it. They're gonna know, okay, hold the walls, okay, shoot as soon as it, okay, put like a stair in the box instead of letting them, you know, they're gonna know the techniques to stop. But then after you use it on some people or something, they're gonna know they aren't gonna let you do it anymore. So then you might want to act like you're doing it, but actually do something kind of similar. It's like, try to do something like, so let's say that you try to take the box and do this. Now instead of doing this, you could act like you're gonna do this, but just go in their box. Don't even like put down a stair. If they put down a stair, you could try to like do it without a stair. But then again, it would make it easier for them to shoot you. So you would have to have good aim, be able to one pump them 100%. Let's say you have them here. Let's say they're the window. You gotta be able to go, bot. Now that's not really a good example, but like let's say you're over here. You gotta be able to go over here and go like bot. Okay, you got to be able to do it quickly. Now I'm on PS4, so I can't like move as quickly as people can on PC. But yeah, if you get high ground on them, you can go waterfall down, so you don't take fall damage. When you get to the ground, just go. Get over their. So let's say their box is over here. That's the wall. You can try to get over. You can make a box above their box, like this. So let's say they have a box down here, and then you can, and then like let's say you have a duo. So let's say you have a duo, right? So you're up here, and you own the roof, but you're not like no. You own like a cone. They own the roof, right? So then what you gotta do is have your teammate go attack them from like the side. While they're busy doing that, you have time to break their wall, put like a stair, shoot them. So that's pretty much how to do this trick. I might test it out on some people, make like another video, like as a secondary video to this. So yeah. Also, let's say you're in the storm. Now this is gonna be different. Also, you can trap them with using traps. Let's say that they have this, but they don't have a floor, because why would you waste mats on a floor, right? Well, I'm pretty sure traps aren't in Battle Royale as we speak, but let's just say you're using Unvaulted. I'm not even sure if traps are in Unvaulted, but let's say you take their wall, you put a stair, except you're kind of using more of my time. So, you put a stair, right? Let them die. If they try to edit out, that's your chance. Go outside. Put traps. You can try to put some traps, put some walls, whatever keeps them inside, and destroy them. Using whatever you need to. Also, let's say you're in the storm and you gotta get out quickly and you need to end the fight quickly. What you can try to do is act like you're running away and then let them follow after you and then let them die. This is the storm in my map. It moves kind of slowly. I didn't want to rush people out of their bases super quickly. I just didn't want people to stay at the bases the whole match. So let's say that you're both in the storm. And this storm, I believe, is like a 5-tick. No, it's a 1-tick. Good. I thought it was like a 5-tick. It's good it's only a 1-tick. So let's say they got like the box. It's a 1-tick storm. You don't have to get out there immediately, but you should still try to. Because like the storm's like right there. Well, act like you're running. As soon as they add it out, you go above them. And then you take your own wall, edit it like this, because you're not taking their wall, and pump them. Boom. Then, get out of the storm, and use whatever heals you have. Now I don't have any heals on me. I could have taken some cozy campfires or slurp juice over there, but I didn't. So yeah, that's pretty much what you gotta do. Now, let's say that all the walls around them are your walls, and they're already ready for your attack. Well, if all the walls around them are your walls, you could just do this, and they think you're gonna go in and put a stair, right? Wrong. You put traps. If they try to get out, it's gonna be hard for them because it's your box. And you make sure you put the traps really quickly and get out. You know? You can even edit it like this. Get the traps really quickly. You can even go inside there and take their loot because they're not gonna have enough time to kill you while there's traps all around them. But if they happen to, that's why I wouldn't recommend 100% being in the box. Just put a window like this and let everything in the box. Now let me show you an example of that. Just a middle window. Now, you're gonna be going like, wait, I thought we were learning about using the side windows. No, yeah, well, you can use the side windows, but what if you also edit it like this? Use the window like this. Boom, 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 boom. Or if you wanted to just do it really quickly and only have 2 so you don't go overboard wasting traps or anything. I only have 1 trap on me right now. You just put 1 trap or 2 traps, and you don't have to go overboard. Just edit it close real quickly so they don't got a chance to hit you. Try to like block off exits. Like let's say they manage to like pickaxe their way out. Make sure you like put walls and stuff to not let them. This is a tips and tricks video because I'm like, even if I'm not like the fastest editor or the best at like building up like 90s as you can see, or like maybe I'm not the best at aiming. Even I'm like, because I'm only like a little bit, I'm like a little bit above average in all of those. Actually, building I'm average, editing a little bit above. Like out of 100, I'd give my shooting like a 65, my editing like a 65, and my building like a 50. So yeah. But there's also tips and tricks, and I would give myself like a 80, 90. I would give myself like an 85 on that. Basically, tips and tricks, like going through the window like this, or knowing that you can like drop and not take fall damage. Let's say there's a bush here, my map just doesn't take fall damage. Let's say there's a bush, you don't take damage in bushes, or like know what weapons are in the game, or know the spawn rate, like, oh, there's a 50% spawn rate of chest on the first floor and 2 ammo boxes on the second floor. 50% spawn rate for both of the ammo boxes, 100% spawn rate for the chest. Because like I memorize the spawn rates for some stuff, like in Misty Meadows, or what's it called? That thing that was Doomsday. Pleasant Park. How did I forget Pleasant Park? Honestly. So basically, that's what you have to know what to do. Also, let's say you're real high above them. You could just laser their wall, and as soon as it is, you can go down on them. Now, make sure that this when you do that, you're not too high above them, so you don't take fall damage, or you have something where you don't take fall damage or something, you know. So let's say you're a little bit above them, like I'd say maybe like 1 level. Let's say you're a little bit above. Let's say you're above them, maybe like by this, and you don't have enough to pick us down. Well, they have the wall here, right? They have their little box. Let's say that's their box. This little metal thing. Well, then you're above them. My storm isn't giving me time to show. You just laser that. Put a stair inside. There's already stair inside, but you put a stair inside. You know, if that makes sense. So that's how you would laser it. I'll even show you with this scar. Wait, Storm's going to a different place now? Oh, I like that. I forgot I added that. Okay, basically, you can also laser them with a scar. That would be easiest. You're a little bit above them, right? You're like 3 up. They're like here. Got their little box. little safe and sound. Right? They wouldn't want to waste mats on the floor, so that's another reason you could use traps. So I know all the tips and I know a lot of tips and tricks, like going through walls like that, basically, or like phasing, phasing through like walls like with this, or you pickaxe it and stuff. So I know like a lot of tips and tricks about the game. So that's like, even if I can't enact them perfectly, I still just know a lot of that stuff, which is good. So basically, like, I know how high it has to be for fall damage. You go in, take this if they were too slow to put it, or like a wall back or anything. Shoot them. Now I give my aim more like a 70. It's something like I've seen people with way better aim, but so I'd give my aim like a 70. My edits are like, my edits good? No, I've seen people with way. How are my edits working right now? I'm not sure my edits are good or anything, because I've seen people like rift with fast edits, but like I'd give myself like a 70, I guess, whatever. Building, I don't know, like 50 still. Like, it's like average, you know? Not really the best, but still, guys, that's pretty much how you do it. I'll give like one more example. Basically, the core premise is they have a box. I told you how to do it. So you edit it, you take their wall, then you put a stair inside their box, edit on them, and shoot. And you could do it back here as well, them shoot, or from any angle and stuff. So pretty much that's how you do it. You can do it from high grounds or with traps, and laser them like down there. So pretty much that's what you gotta do. Not really that hard. So yeah, guys, that's about it for this video. Liking and subscribing is free, so I'd recommend doing that. And if you guys wanted to add me, I'm Nightwhiter. My name's right here. It is my Epic. I'm on PlayStation, so you can add me on there. It's Nightwhiter on PlayStation, and it's Nightwhiter on Epic Games. So make sure you add me. Everybody, thank you so much for all the support, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. And maybe I'll try this on some people in like a career match or something. Peace. Thank you all for being subbed. By the way, in the description of this video, I'm probably gonna post my Discord server, Omega Gamers, because I'm probably gonna post this like today. Basically, I have a Discord server called Omega Gamers. It's pretty sick. Just check it out. You can leave it if you want to after, but just don't go like, nah, I'm not gonna check it out. And I would recommend not leaving. It's a good server. There's a lot of different gaming chats like Fortnite and Save the World and stuff. And also there's like an access rule where you can get even more chats, but there's like once for Fortnite, so you can go and ask if anybody wants to play. A lot of people play Battle Royale on it. There's over 500 members, so I'd really recommend going to it and just at least checking it out. And don't leave unless like you have to for some reason. Anyways, guys, that's about it for this video. Make sure you're lasering them. Make sure you guys definitely laser that sub button and that like. Destroy all your enemies in Fortnite.